What's up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, it's been over a whole week since I made a video. I've been so busy with the holidays and with work and with starting my new job. And that's actually what the story is going to be about. My new job at Metrolift. Now, my cousin told me about this job at Metrolift because I was working for a company called Rail Crew Express. And basically, that company don't really pay that much money. So I got tired of working for 60 hours a week just to make an $800 paycheck. You know, it wasn't cutting it. So I decided to go to Metrolift because my cousin, she's a dispatcher at Metrolift, and she kept on telling me for the past 2 years, she was telling me, hey, you know, Metrolift hiring, give it a shot. You know, you can make more money than what you're making now. So I decided to give it a shot, and I decided to put in the application. 2 days later, after I put in the application, I had got a phone call from the manager. I don't want to say his real name, but I'm gonna call him Max. So Max gave me a call while I was at Walmart, and he said, can I speak to Charles, please? I said, oh, yes, this is Charles. He said, hi, Charles, this is Max. I said, and you are, where are you from? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm from Metrolift, and I noticed that you put in an application a couple of days ago. I said, oh, yeah, I put in an application. He said, oh, well, do you think you could come in for an interview tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning? I'll be there at 10:45. He said, okay, we'll see you soon. So I'm thinking I'm going to be the only one in the interview. So I go the next day at 10:45. It's a whole group of people in that interview. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, so this is a group interview. So I'm just sitting down. It's me and a whole bunch of other people. We just sitting on down. And I don't want to be on my phone, you know, because I want to make a great first impression. I don't want the manager to see me on Facebook and texting while I'm waiting for them to come talk to us. So I'm just sitting there like this. 15 minutes later, a lady comes out. She's one of the supervisors. I'm going to call her Stacy. So Stacy comes out. She say, have anybody came to talk to y'all? And we said, no, nobody talked to us yet. And so she said, oh, okay, well, let me come talk to y'all because I don't want y'all to, you know, feel like we rude nothing. So she tells us all about the job. She say, okay, now I'm going to just give y'all the 401 on how this job really is. She say, now, your first trip, always got to be on time. Always got to be on time. And if we say be at work at 6 o'clock, don't be late. If you here at 6:01, you're late. If you had 5:59, you early. If you had 6 o'clock, you on time. So they really strict about punctuality, and I don't have a problem getting work on time. So she told us all about the clients. She said some clients gonna spit on you, some mentally challenged clients gonna, you know, try to fight you. They just gonna try to do all kinds of things with you. And she said, so if you guys feel like this is not the job for you, there's the door. More than half of the class got up and walked on now. I said, oh yeah, I got this in the bag now. I said half of my competition just walked on away from this job. So they didn't even interview us. So after that, the manager, Max, came in and he said, well, I just need a copy of your driver's license and a copy of your social security card, and then I'm gonna send y'all to 1414. That's the address. It's a building called 1414. That's where we go take our drug tests and everything. So I said, okay, cool. So he gave us the address to 1414, and I go over there and I take my drug test. I said, oh, I know I got this in the bag. I said, all I gotta take is a P test and I'm in. Boy, was I wrong. So I got there. We had to take an eye test, and I failed the eye test 2 times. And you know, I was like, nah. I said, you got to take all eye tests too. So the dude that was doing the eye test, he was like, yeah, I mean, you know, you got to see. You're driving clients around. You got to see where you're going. I said, yeah, that's true. So he said, I want you to read the smallest line that you can see. So I'm looking at it, and like he gave me this card to cover up my eye. So I'm looking, I'm like, that looks like a 7. That looks like a H. I was wrong all over. That looked like a 3. I was wrong. He said, you got 4 of them wrong. I said, oh, God. Yeah. And then he said, okay, now I'm going to go back in the office. I'm going to give you a chance to, you know, get your eyes ready. So as soon as he went to the office, I ran up there and I studied. I was like, okay, that's an E, that's an L, that's a 3. Okay, I went back right there. And then he came out, he was like, I said, how you doing? He said, you ready to take the test again? I said, I cheated. And so he said, I need you to cover up your left eye. So I had the card like that. He said, read that line. I remember exactly what it said. So I read that whole line. He said, oh, you did a lot better. I said, And so I said, okay, so what I got to do after this? And he was like, okay, so I want you to sit on down. So I went to go sit down. He said, next up, you're going to take a P test. I said, okay, cool. I went in there. I took a P test. Came on out. I said, all right, thank you so much. Wait. You got one more test? I said, God dang. So I went back. So I came back. And then he said, you have to take a physical too. I said, a physical? Why I got to take a physical? And then he was like, oh, don't worry. It's going to be a lady. I said, oh, cool. So I'm all excited and everything. And so it's me and it was like 3 other people in the class too. And so they sent us on a lunch break. So they sent us on a lunch break. We was there all day. You know, I'm just speeding up the process. But we was there for about 2 hours before we even got the eye test and the P test done. And the physical. So I came back from my lunch break like 15 minutes early. I went on in there and I told the lady, I said, I'm here to take my physical. I said, are you gonna be doing the physical? It was a big old fat white lady. I'm like, I hope she don't do it because she ain't attractive at all. I said it to myself. And then they was like, oh, okay. They said some lady, I don't remember her name. I'm just gonna call her Jennifer. They said Jennifer's gonna do the physical. I said, okay, cool. So I went up in there, I took off all my clothes and they had a hospital gown. So I put the hospital gown on. So Jennifer came in there. I never even saw Jennifer. Ooh, she was a fine mama. Ooh, man, she was fine. She had on some high heels. She had on like a white gown. She was like, hello, how are you today, Charles? Man, I ain't gonna tell you what, some things was rising, some blood was rushing when I saw her. And so she said, okay, so I need you to sit on down on the bed. Okay, cool. And she said, okay, now I need you to cough one time. So she grabbed my ball, like, So I'm getting excited, like, She's like, are you okay? I said, oh, yeah, I'm all right. I didn't want to tell her that I was, getting excited. But make a long story short, she gave me the results and I was like, okay, everything came out good, right? And she said, we found some blood in your urine. I said, some what? Some blood in my urine? I said, I didn't see no blood when I peed. She said, oh, you're not going to see it. She said, we can see it through the microscope. We saw some blood in your urine, so I'm going to put you on hold. I said, ain't this by the bleed? So I had to wait. I had to make an appointment with my doctor. And I didn't even have a doctor because I'm with the Harris County, so I have a gold card. So it took me 2 weeks to get an appointment. So I had the appointment and everything, and then they also found some blood in my urine. And I was like, wait a minute, I know ain't no blood in my urine. They was like, are you having protected sex? And I said, I protect myself all the time. No, it's not HIV. They said, no, it's just a little, like a few blood cells in there. So we're afraid you're gonna have to get that checked out. I said, well, give me some antibiotics, and I drink some cranberry juice. I drink a whole bunch of water. And so it took them a long time, it took the doctor a long time to sign a note. I said, please just sign a note, just say everything all right. Just say everything all right so I can start working, please. Because I'm trying to get this job. I'm really trying to make some money because Metro paid $12.50 an hour. So I was tired of making low income. I wanted to make a high income. And then you gotta remember, when you do that overtime, that's $19 an hour. And if you work on holiday, that's double pay. So that's a lot of money. So I'm trying to get in. So I made that doctor sign that note. And I went up there with a fake note. I told him I was about to get evicted from my apartment. I had the letter and everything. I told him that I'm paying child support. I just told him a whole bunch of lies. The doctor didn't even look at the note. He just signed it, even though it was a little blood in my urine. He signed it. He said, okay, I'm going to sign it for you so you can start the job. I said, okay, cool. So that was a blessing. So I kind of lied to get into Metro. So I got to Metro, and it was nothing like I expected. The training, it was 1 week. We in the classroom for 1 whole week. We watching videos for 1 week and taking tests and everything just for 1 whole week, Monday through Friday, from 6 in the morning all the way to 3 in the afternoon. Then the second week, actually they gave us Saturday off. So Sunday we had the skills course training. And the skills course is you had to drive in between the cones, and then you had to back up in between the cones. You got to do the right turn, you got to do the left turn. And I struggle with backing up in between the cones without knocking them down, and with doing the right turn without hitting the cones. So I struggle with that. So I had to do it again. I had to come in 2 hours early on Monday morning just to do my right turn. No, actually that was Tuesday morning, because I had Sunday I passed everything. Then Monday that was we was doing the right turn on Monday and the backing up on Monday. Okay, and Sunday we was actually going forward without hitting the cones and doing the left turn. Okay, so on that Tuesday morning, I had to come in 2 hours early to do my right turn. And the teacher, I know I was getting on his nerves. So, you know, because I was kind of like a slow learner. It was me and a few other people having a hard time making that right turn. Then after I passed the skills training, it was the wheelchair training. It was 3 days of the wheelchair training where we got to strap down the clients and just do all kinds of things with the wheelchair. And so, make a long story short, the wheelchair training, the skills training, and all that, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then they give us like the behind the wheel training where we have a trainer in the van on the bus with us, and they showing us where we gonna go, like some of the hot spots we gonna go to pick up some clients and everything. And they told us the clearance. They say whenever you see a clearance, because the bus is supposed to be 12 feet high, but it's really like 11 feet. But they say if you see a clearance, always look at the sign of the clearance. If you see a clearance that say like 10 feet, don't go underneath it. You know, they like pressured that into our heads. They like made it like glued into our heads, like nailed it into our heads. You know, if you see a clearance, always get out and look and check. But one day, it was my last day on the training, my last day. And then I would have been at $12.50 an hour because training was $11 an hour. So it was my last day on the training. And I was on my first trip because they want that first trip to be on time. They don't care about the second or third trip being on time, but they want that first trip to be on time. So I was on my first trip, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to go pick up my client from a hotel. And he got in he was in the wheelchair, so I strapped him down the wheelchair and everything, and I was trying to get out of the hotel parking lot. So it was dark at the moment because remember it's like 5 something in the morning. So I didn't see that if I would have made a left turn, that was my exit. So I decided to make a right turn and go around to where the front of the hotel is at, and it's a clearance. And I looked at the clearance and it looked high, but I didn't get out and measure because I'm tired. I didn't feel like, you know, getting out and looking. I said, oh, I can make it. As soon as I go underneath it, I heard something go. Like it was loud. It was like a big old crash. I'm like, what the hell was that? So I'm looking. I'm like, what is that? So I damaged the top of the bus, and like the emergency door, like in the middle on the top of the bus, it says like the emergency door. Like if it's a fire on the bus or something, you can like get out from the middle. The door fell through, and I said, oh, I'm finna get fired. So I called for a code 1. A code 1 means that's an accident. So I called for a code 1, and next thing you know, the manager came, the Metro Police came and looked at it, and they didn't make a big deal. And the client on the bus said that he wasn't injured. So of course I went to the office. They put me in the office for 4 hours just to tell me you're fired. I said, I'm fired? They said you're fired. Now pause the camera for a second. Unpause. All right. Now the moment that they said you're fired, my whole stomach and my heart just sank through my stomach. I'm like, I'm fired. I'm like, nah, man, I can't be fired. This is a good job. I was about to be making $12.50 an hour, and now I'm fired. I said, oh, it ain't going down like that. So I walked out and I called my homeboy. I'm gonna use his real name. Brandon, is it okay if I use your name? Say yeah. It's okay?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he recorded. So I'm using his real name. So I called Brandon. I said, Brandon, they just fired me from Metrolift. He said, you lying. I said, nah, I'm telling the truth. You lying. I said, no, I'm telling the truth. They just fired me. Then I called my homeboy. I'm going to use his real name, James. I called James. And then he said, oh, you're fired? I said, yeah. So I'm at Walmart because I had got paid for my other job from Rail Crew Express. I said, it ain't going down like that. So I went back up there and I talked to the manager. I said, look, I really need my job. And then I said, is there anything else that I can do? He said, we'll call you and let you know. So the next day, I acted like I lost my folder. So I went up there the next day. I said, hi, Max, I left my folder. I think I left my folder in your office. Can you look for it? And then he was looking, he was like, I don't see a folder. I said, well, since I'm right here and everything, can I talk to you about this new position? He was like, huh? I said, can I be a bus washer? Can I be a bus fueler? Can I put gas in the buses? Can I park the bus? I need a job. So he offered me a new position. Yes, it's a pay cut. It pays $9 an hour, but hey, it's a job. So, make a long story short, Metrolift is not what you think it is. I don't want to talk bad about it. It's a good job if you have a lot of patience. But they don't give you enough time to pre-trip your bus. They give you 12 minutes to pre-trip. It's not enough time. It's just not enough time to actually see if everything's working. You got to make sure your lift working, the ramp working. You got to make sure you got all your seat belts, all your tie downs. You got to make sure the windshield wipers working. I mean, 12 minutes is not enough time to do all of that. So if you have a lot of patience and you can deal with a bunch of clients, apply for Metrolift. But if not, Metrolift not gonna be for you. But you know, I'm still looking for other jobs. So, you know, I'm not gonna just give up. For right now, I'm working for Metrolift as a bus fueler and as a bus washer and as a bus parker. So Metrolift, I'm not badmouthing you. I still love you. You guys are a great company. It's just being a driver is not for everybody. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and pause the camera.
Charles, we have to let you go. Let me go for what? Because you damaged our bus and it's $1,000 worth of damage. Now we have to let you go. Oh, hell no. Y'all ain't finna let me go. Hell no. It's gonna be some smoke in the city. Give me my check. Give me my check. Give me my check.
Sorry that you guys have to see that. It didn't really go down like that, but that's what I was thinking when they said you're fired. Well, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.